What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. And today we are going to be looking at the book titled The Power of Positive Thinking. And the logic behind this book simply says you are able to maintain a balance even in the chaos of your daily living. And this book, The Power of the Positive Thinking, is mainly, I would say, it's mainly a very scriptural book because it uses so many scriptures from the Bible. So allow me to quote some verses while the video continues. Now, I'm going to take it into chapters. So I'm going to take it from chapter 1 to chapter 3. And chapter 3, from chapter 1 to chapter 3, simply talks about a peaceful mind. And it said the state of having a peaceful mind comes from the fact that you're able to do that which is expected of you diligently. If you don't have that rooted peace of mind, it is advisable, or it gave a phrase which you can daily repeat to yourself to ensure you have that rooted peace of mind, saying that I can do all things through Christ who is my strength. Say the greatest secret for eliminating inferiority complex which come from the lack of peace of mind is to deliberately voice out positive thoughts in your mind to cancel off the negative thoughts. So he gave an example of a positive thought you can keep in your mind. Isaiah 40 verse 31, and it says, "They shall wait upon the Lord, shall renew their strength, and they shall mount up their wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." Now we are going to be moving to the next phase. The next phase has to do with from chapter 4 to chapter 7, talking about how to create your own happiness. And it said it is all about prayer. That prayer is the greatest power that is given to an individual to solve his personal problem. And he quoted the scriptures, Mark 11:29. "Whatsoever ye desire, when you pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them." So he gave three formulas when you are praying. He said the first thing you want to do is to prayerlize, meaning when you're about to go into something, or before you go into something, you want to pray. You want to pray before going into that thing. It's not that after you've gone or into that stuff or you've started it, that's when you pray after, because that kind of prayer, after prayer, seems like a prayer of fear. But when a prayer is coming before, it gives you a peace of mind, of assurance, of absolute faith in the one that is going to create the result for you. Now, after prayer, like, you have to pictualize it. So you have to begin to see the result coming out to you. After pictualizing it, then you start working with actualizing it, whereby you are working based on reality. Whatever you are demanding for, is this something that you are willing to work with, and is this something that you can sustain for yourself and the people around you? And a strong advice was given that whenever you want to start your day, in order to avoid worry and in order to build happiness through your day, you have to start your day with a phrase from the scriptures that says that this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, knowing at the back of your mind that the same scripture says, "This is my peace I give unto you, not as the world gives to you, I give unto you. So be at rest." Why claiming these scriptures and this wording to yourself? You still want to hold on to a picture of victory, and in case you have any unexpected challenges during your day. He also gave a scripture for us to hold on to. He said, "Be still and know I am God." Now we are going to be looking at chapter 8 to 11, and chapter 8 to 11 simply talks about the power of solving personal problems. And he said you have to expect the best for you to get it. And he quoted a particular scripture, Mark 9 verse 23. He said, "If thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth." So if thou want to solve your problems, he said you have to stay away from fear, indecision, and doubt. Where one is found, the rest appears. So while praying or after praying, don't try forcing your prayer. Let the prayer lead your day. Now, chapter 12 to 17 gives a strategy on how to make people like you. And he said, if you ever see someone saying that I don't care whatever, that if people like me or not, he said, just deep down, you should know that the person is not telling the truth, because the human nature, the drive of human nature is to be appreciated. But let this be at the back of your mind. Some people naturally will not like you. What you have to do to such persons is to draw a line of respect whereby they don't cross the line. Now, you quoted a script, Romans 12:18. "If it be possible, as much as liveth in you, be at peace with all men." and he gave 8 guidelines when relating with people. And he said the first one says become a comfortable person whereby when people relate with you, there is no burden or strength or constraint. 2. Learn to remember people's names and call them by their first name also. 3. Guide against the impression that you know it all. Cultivate a culture of being interesting. Number 5. Try your possible best to heal any misunderstanding you have with anyone. Sixth one says practice liking people until you learn to do it genuinely. Number 7. Never miss an opportunity to say a word of congratulations or appreciation to anyone on a recent achievement. And the last one say always have something to give to people that makes them stronger and helps them to live life effectively.